Morning, another beautiful day in God's kingdom. 60 thoughts, 60 days. So let's take a look at where we are. Well, in this season that we're in, we're kind of looking forward to Valentine's Day, depending on when you see this, but this is what is happening around this time. And all over the world, you've got roses, chocolates, all kinds of things, all shades of red all over the place. But so let's take a look at some forms of love. And I want to start with, I think, the most, let's just say the most original, perhaps, but that's for you to say or to think about. Anyhow, so let's see what we find in the book of First Kings. And in First Kings, we have a story that's told us in First Kings chapter 3, where we have King Solomon. And King Solomon has been brought an impossible task. He has to judge between two women. The Bible says that these two women came, it says they were two prostitutes that came to the king. And they said, we live in the same house. Basically, I'm just giving you a summary of it. We live in the same house. I had a baby. This lady also had a baby 3 days later. And she says, however, it says we're alone. There were only two of us in the house. But during the night, her baby died because she rolled over the baby. And she got up in the night, took my son from beside me while I was asleep. She took her dead child, put her dead child in my arms. And he says that, and took mine to sleep beside her. And she says, when I woke up in the morning and I tried to nurse my son, he was dead. But when I looked more closely in the morning light, I saw that it wasn't my son at all. And then the other woman said, well, it was your son, and the living child is mine. And so this went on and, on and on. And then King Solomon said, okay, you know what? Both of you say the living child is yours. So what we're going to do is this: bring a sword. And then he said, cut the living child in two, give half to one child, and give half of give one half of the child to one woman and the other half to the other. But then the Bible says here that the woman who was the real mother of the living child, who loved him very much, cried out and said, oh no, my Lord, give her the child. Please do not kill him. But the other woman said, well, it's okay. He will neither be yours nor mine. Divide him between us. And the king said, do not kill the child, but give the child, give him to the woman who wants him to live, for she is his mother. And when everybody heard about the king's decision, they were like, wow, because obviously that was an impossible case to decipher in a world where there was no DNA or anything like that. But I just it just makes me think, doesn't it? The mother's love in this season where we're thinking about love, maybe that's where we should start from. A mother who truly loves a child and would do anything for her child to live. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.